Mamma mia, you take the controller from my hand.
Welcome back to a Fresh Place.
Welcome back to a Fresh Place.
Welcome back to a Fresh Place. During the break, I said something that kind of sounded a little bit like I did an Italian accent.
Wait, did we start? I did not press the start button.
It started the Fresh Place.
Oh, no.
I didn't mean to do an Italian accent, but the
But we
boys
did.
really doubled down on the joke.
I knew the spirit of Napoli lived within inside you.
All right.
Almost lost it there for a second. But
Just gonna go ahead and keep going, I guess.
Let's go.
Anyway, this very serious game. Brains and computers and shit.
Wait, did we start recording?
Yes.
Are we live?
We are live, Michael.
I didn't say anything.
Junpei didn't say anything.
I didn't.
Whew. Not so much because he had no retort, but because Italian men were shrieking in his brain.
Oh, no.
No, her argument just seemed silly, and he was a little surprised to be hearing something like it from someone like her. Such a judgy bitch.
The brain is just an output device? Human thought actually occurs somewhere else? Like the cloud? That's just crazy talk. Come on.
See, it could be that we're robots, but it's actually also possible that there's some sort of weird, like, mystical significance. Because, like, I'm thinking back to the Titanic and the Gigantic and becoming obsessed with, like, I don't know, there's something very ghost story reminiscent of that.
That's such a dumb name. I was thinking about the Titanic and the Gigantic.
Yeah.
Aw. The Gigantic and the Titanic. Oh, no. That's a waffle.
They can't see it. I'm eating a cold waffle. Sadly.
Did Lotus really think that, he wondered? It was a little creepy, Junpei thought. It sounded altogether like a bizarre cultish religion.
Back to this.
He also, I don't know, that's intriguing though.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia.
God, I'm so hot right now. I've got a flannel hoodie,
You're
a
hugging
white
a pillow.
a white hoodie, and then a
The flannel's a t-shirt, my dude.
No, it's rolled up, right?
Yeah, you can roll up it. Oh, it's a button down, my dude.
But here's the thing: is that like, yeah, either the dancer is freezing or Junpei is like sweltering right now. Oblivious to Junpei's increasing discomfort.
I mean, it's just Gus just goes to confirm my theory that they're all avatars.
They're all robots.
They're all avatars.
They're all robots.
It's so weird because her boobs are like popping out so unnaturally.
Yeah,
but like in her front facing pose, they look normal?
Ish?
Ish?
It's very...
This is very weird.
I mean, should we discuss whether or not the anime character had a boob job?
That's a weird...
Right?
That's a dangerous road to go down.
Pointing
I don't know how
out.
dangerous it is. Just like, is it worth it?
Oh, yeah,
like, they're
I
just
mean-
big.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anime titty.
Is that good? If memory...
Wasting too much time talking about anime titty.
We got distracted. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Oh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blind sight, too. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. Who has aphasia?
I don't know.
What? What is aphasia?
I do not
Muteness?
I don't know.
Can we do a quick googs for
know.
that?
I can. I don't have any lines. Let me do it, Mike.
You got it.
The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess a lot of people with prosophasia
Just give me shit to look up.
Prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Prosopagnosia. Milk of magnesia. Wait, what? Prosopag what?
That was a great line, Reed.
Thanks.
Like, you nailed it. Aphasia is a language disorder that affects a person's ability to communicate.
Who has that?
Nobody in this group, but
She made it sound like someone did.
yeah.
Oh well.
My mama
You're up,
had
Jeff.
apophasia. I didn't know how to talk to
Oh
her.
wait, here we go.
You guys have aphasia.
He knew what aphasia was from watching medical dramas on TV or Googling it really quickly on his phone. And blind sight was easy enough to guess, but he never heard of the word prosopagnosia. Yep, that
Oops,
one.
I didn't. I thought there was going to be more. What, you never heard of prosopagnosia?
Common sense.
Lotus spun around in her chair and looked at
Common knowledge.
Junpei just shrugged and shook his head.
No, what is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
Oh, I have heard of that.
Yeah.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
I guess
There's
that's a
Hannibal
scientific
episode.
term.
Yeah.
It's like blurry faces,
They
right?
call it face blindness.
Yeah, face blindness. Okay.
In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours.
Shit's creepy.
So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Sure.
Prosopagnosia.
Usually, they can make do by associating people with other things: their voices, their clothing, their hair.
Shit, what if Junpei has that and that's why he's like yellow hair, red hair?
Yeah, he can't see their faces, but he distinguishes hair color.
Yeah.
Oh. Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
Shit. Wait, does that mean that everybody we're talking to could be anyone else?
Possibly.
This is just like a big old Jacob's ladder situation.
Maybe.
Well,
in Junpei's head.
We would know because of the wristwatches.
Yeah.
That isn't a watch.
That's a good way of putting it, though. I just want to clarify. That is kind of where my brain's going now, is more of a Jacob's ladder situation.
Yeah. Oh, that's not me.
Oh, yeah.
I read it.
You did?
Yep.
No, faces don't look like blanks. I don't think so. You've seen monkeys, like, in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkeys' faces look the same. Even though they've obviously got faces, it's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between two of them.
That one over there doesn't have a face, though.
You know how when your friend gets like two dogs and you don't know which dog is which dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually, but you or I couldn't unless one had a scar or something fucking weird. That's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia.
Oh no,
I
there's
don't
no
even
B
know.
in it, but all right.
I don't even know that kind of thing existed.
The word that instantly turns someone into Steve Brule.
Prosopagnosia.
Check it out. Junpei did his best to act as though the entire lecture hadn't gone entirely over his head.
He's so dumb.
And what were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
You serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
What about the other half?
Well, I'm a flat earther, so I believe in a lot of potential differences in what we think. I guess I was just adulting.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means either.
Yeah, what?
Not funny.
I thought it was funny. What?
I genuinely do not get the joke there.
I don't either.
I was just adulting?
I think that's a term that kids these days, kids that are turning into adults use. Adulting's hard.
Yeah, it is.
Laugh at it.
I'm just saying,
It's funny.
so in this context, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Whatever. Lotus's smile had something rather masochistic to it.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously. Just like adults. Adults just say nonsense.
Yeah, well, this is true.
It was the first thing that came to mind. I just talked about it to kill time. But it looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Oh, she actually got the password while doing that?
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
As she spoke, Lotus raised her right arms high
Smell my armpit.
and brought it down onto the
Smell my armpit.
Does this smell to you?
No, it smells like
I was
nothing.
cooking this up all that time.
Oh, she's just sitting there just kind of like, yeah, rubbing that armpit.
Yeah, getting it hot.
And you finished the Steve Brute thing, whatever?
Oh my god, I certainly did. Let's see what we got.
Chunks of text flickered on and off in quick succession. Chunk of text. And then a line of numbers appeared, blinked and disappeared. The screen cleared, and all that was left was the word accepted.
Like the movie?
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Lotus would clearly have patted herself on the back if it would not have made her look entirely ridiculous. After a few seconds, the accepted disappeared to be replaced with, 9 squares arranged in a 3x3 square.
Okay.
The screen changed again. What the hell is this?
No idea. Sorry, I'm eating Doritos.
She pulled the Dorito out of her cleavage and
Hell yeah.
began snacking on it.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you just brush all the crumbs onto
Looks
the
like
floor?
this is my part of the
my
office, Mike. It's
God.
fine. I can put crumbs on the floor. I'll vacuum it up later.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, Lotus stood up.
Hup hup.
Huh? Are you gonna do more computer stuff? What's going on? Where are you going?
God, I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming. See the keyboard?
Oh.
Nothing. There's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Ugh, well,
He wasn't sure
whatever.
what to say to that.
I mean, it's true.
She clearly had done her part. In fact, without Lotus, they probably would have run completely aground. I shouldn't rely on other people so much, Junpei thought to himself.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. Make sure you know when you should thank people.
Okay, now I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Junpei crossed his arms and stared at the puzzle shown on the screen. Oh boy. Okay, so we have that paper.
Do whatever the numbers are in. So top left.
Top left is okay. So this is 3. This is 4. This is 2. This is 1.
So
Okay.
change all those to green and change all those to red. Can you?
Oh. Oh, what?
Oh. We did
I
it.
love puzzles.
That's crazy.
All right.
Nice.
I solved it.
Did you hear a noise just now?
Yeah, your thing took way longer than mine did. Sounded like something unlocking.
I didn't even have to monologue about the nature of consciousness to get this.
No, I just did it. Easy peasy.
Where'd it come from? I love puzzles. Look, Junpei, the lights on the lockers are green.
Then we must have unlocked it with the computer puzzle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Coins.
Shit.
There's more than just one key in here.
Hell yeah. This one's small. It looks like it goes to some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it. I'm sorry, we're Twitch streaming right now, and chat is like going wild.
I think the Earth
Super good.
I think the Earth symbol matches a keyhole in a door on the A deck.
Well, if that's the case, we probably don't need the Earth key right now.
Yeah, throw it out. All right, then Earth key, go in my pocket. Yep.
He literally said that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
Try these babies
Now
out.
it's for the other key. Yeah, let's try these babies out. Activation key. CJ.com.
From the shape of it, I'd say it's not for a door. Probably some sort of device. Oh, I know where it goes.
Yeah, the control panel.
What is it?
Do you think maybe like
Activation key. Hey, just because you know what it is, don't just skip through
Oh my
it so
god, it was
fast.
so obvious. You're gonna talk about it
just
again.
At that moment that he heard a voice behind him. It was Clover.
Oh. Hello? Junpei, do you have a minute?
He put the puzzle aside for the moment and walked over to Clover.
Yeah, we're not on a time constraint or anything. What's up?
I have to pee.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking that.
There's a drain right there.
Oh, I don't want you guys to watch. I wanted to ask you something.
What?
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right? Did you hear him say, like, anything
What
weird?
did he whisper to you, Clover?
Huh?
Why is she asking me this? Junpei wondered.
Why is she asking me this?
The more he thought about it, however, the more it made sense. Snake had been gone for a long time. Clover was quite attached to her brother. Of course she would have been worried about him.
Well, let me think.
He thought back to when he'd gone through door 5, hoping he might remember something, even a small something that would help her. However,
He farted. Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of
Could you
anything.
imagine? Hey, my brother might be dead, and I really want to talk to you about, like, maybe something that he could have said to you beforehand. Let me think.
and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was holding
So
that
sorry.
in forever."
Yeah. The whole monologue that Lotus had, I just didn't want to fart in front of it. So
I didn't want to interrupt.
I want to
'cause-
throw her off. She was doing important stuff, but you're just complaining, so
Yeah, you're just,
I'm gonna fart over you.
you get my fart.
I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person or something like that, but just superhuman garbage.
Okay.
Clover's words were barely audible. She nodded vaguely to Junpei and turned to walk away.
Hey, wait a minute. Pull my finger.
Oh, okay.
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but
What's your favorite color?
if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if... Is Snake... Was he born?
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
Was he born? I like that
Blind, I
line.
think, yeah.
I know, but I was like, was he
Yo.
born? Junpei, did
Jeff,
you
stop
see him
doing
walking?
Sorry.
You're shaking my microphone.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh no. No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got into an accident. A really bad car accident. Both of his eyes got gouged out.
Jesus.
Also, most of his face and his hair. Just the top part of his body.
We had to rebuild him.
We rebuilt his body, so that's why he doesn't look like me.
He's an android.
He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Oh, does he have a robot arm?
Yeah. My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him real bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Whoa.
Yeah. Was that all you wanted to ask me?
Talking about her brother had clearly taken a great deal out of Clover. Junpei nodded.
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
Clover only shook her head and walked off down the stairs.
Both of his legs were blown off too, and then his
And also
other
his
arm,
heart.
and his butt. They had to cut off his butt.
He's a hologram.
He can't even sit.
What are you talking
Sit,
about? I can
can't
sit with
sit.
my eyes closed, which incidentally is how I always have to sit.
He just continues standing.
Yeah.
That's not sitting, man. This key, the shape sure makes it seem like it goes in this machine.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm turning it on.
Hey.
Okay, the monitor's on now. It's a green screen. It's full of letters.
It's showing some kind of warning. Power restored to
Oh, no.
experimental device. Emergency
Robot.
system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay.
Beep robot time.
Typing on this keyboard isn't doing squat.
I'm gonna look at this again. It says power restored to an experimental device. Can I turn that off?
Already inserted the key.
I guess we're just gonna go and react to whatever Clover is gonna
Yeah.
do just now.
There's a
There's a mannequin lying on the table. It's got a bunch of electrodes sticking out of its head. This is the monitor. There are a whole lot of cables under this table.
Junpei! This thing in here's on now.
Yeah, it's because we activated the power over on this side. Good
Don't act
luck.
like you know what's going on.
Could you, like, play with it a little?
Okay.
Oh,
the way you
Yeah.
said that was. Hey, could you just
play with it.
just play with it
A little bit.
Just play with it. A little.
I'll turn this dial here. Turn. I don't think it's working. Nothing happened.
Well, maybe she missed something.
Maybe I missed something.
I should ask her to look around the room again.
I don't think so.
It's a rack. There's some cables on it with a copper wire.
Oh, do we have to give her back the plug?
You know what? There's a lever that we can pull. A lever?
Oh.
The other thing about the room that's changed is the lever is down now. Not very impressive.
What?
The cables, that
do
stuff,
this.
stand for various pieces.
Some might be useful. I guess the room was the right place to investigate. The drain?
A drain for water or pee. It hasn't been used in a long time, so it's completely dried up.
Maybe.
It's the monitor.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah.
Mannequin looks so sad. I gotta admit, I'm starting to feel kind of sorry for it.
Guess it's not that new.
Maybe we do have to hand her back the plug.
We don't have anything.
Well, we've got, because she gave us the adapter from in there. She unplugged it, remember?
Oh my god.
So like maybe we have to give that back to her.
I wonder if we can. Well, because the computer, the wireless monitor doesn't need. Oh,
Okay, but
Don't
I
need
want
the
the
computer
wire.
anymore.
Do we don't still have it in our inventory?
No, we don't have anything in our inventory.
Oh shoot. Okay. My bad.
Baxes.
Maybe.
Nothing.
Baxes.
Bex.
There must be something else I can click on, right?
Are there more cords there that you can?
Already done this. Power stored experimental device. It does
Keyboard does
nothing.
nothing. Does nothing.
Go back to the mannequin.
Yeah.
Am I getting attached to this thing? I can't stop looking at it. Maybe I should give it a name. Steve. Oh, how about the
that's
science boy?
Oh, that's our episode.
Science boy is lying on the table. His poor science head is full of electrodes. Science boy is laying on the table.
That's fun.
Click some of the- yeah, just keep
can you look at
clicking.
the cables.
If you increase the
Oh, just click on it again. Game? Come on. Game? What? Game? It's
Game?
fine. Maybe if you increase the voltage. Roger. Will do. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to
yeah, go from 0 to 100. Max voltage.
That's the way you do science.
Hey,
right?
wait, Clover.
I'm a kid. I do crazy things.
Oh shit!
This is such a bad idea.
If that
Wait,
robot,
what?
If that robot gets up, I'm gonna yell.
I think, I guess unplugging the device.
Oh
didn't-
shit!
Nope, we killed
Okay, okay. Science boy.
Science boy, no.
No.
Oh my god. The mannequin's head.
Oh, that sounds like a fire alarm. Oh, what the hell? Fire detected. Fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Well, we can't.
Something unlocked.
I think the bars go down now.
I'm gonna look at Science Boy again, see what happens.
Science Boy's head's on fire! Science Boy, no!
Science Boy, no!
Oh my god, I wrote down Science Boy No as the title.
Oh, that's
perfect.
great.
And then it said it. That's very good.
Oh, the humanity.
What the hell is Science Boy? Are you talking about that mannequin?
Yeah.
Forget about the mannequin. You have to help Clover now.
You know what? I changed my mind. Junpei's all right.
Science Boy, no.
I like Junpei.
Science Boy.
Guys, please send me all your Science Boy Junpei shit.
The gate's still shut.
Really?
Maybe the door. Yeah, these are
Oh,
open.
yeah.
Junpei, look at the light.
Yeah, it's green. The emergency system is activated.
That's really how we
the lock.
did we had to catch the mannequin on fire?
I guess, yeah.
Now we can save
Commit
Clover.
arson.
Junpei!
Come on, kid, jump. She's safe.
It was a staircase. Okay.
Oh man, that smoke is some serious business. Time to close this door again, I think.
Junpei's internal monologue
Clover.
is so sassy.
Clover, are you okay? Are you hurt? Did Science Boy? What about Science Boy? Grab him.
Go back and get Science Boy. Why didn't you grab him?
Damn, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk.
Of course I'm not alright. What in the hell took you so long, you big jerk?
I'm sorry, you went max voltage.
Yeah, really.
I was almost dead.
Goodness. Sorry, I was going as fast as I could.
You two can do. Hold on, I'm doing the thing real quick here with my tech. Okay, you two can do this later. Right now, we need to get the hell out of here. That fire's not going to stay in that room forever. We don't need anything in here, right?
Right, yeah, just
Okay, bye.
get out. Did we find it?
Did we find it?
Did we find it,
Hey, game, did we find it?
We found it.
Hey, pass it back to Mike.
Passing
Oh,
the
cool,
controller
thanks.
back to Mike.
Okay.
Junpei, Clover, and Lotus leapt out of a lot of leaping. Just dash. Dash is, if you want to communicate quick movement, dashing, for my money, is better than leaping.
Jump.
Anyway, leapt out of the library, yeah, slamming the door shut behind them.
Oh, thank God we got out of there. I'm sorry, I'm eating some more snacks.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, but Science Boy.
All three collapsed against the wall, breathing heavily.
Still thinking about Science Boy.
Junpei's heart was pounding in his chest. And his whole body. It's canon adjacent that Junpei never gets over Science Boy, right?
Watch this
No,
again.
I think Junpei has like moments where he falls in love with things,
Mm.
and then he's like deeply invested. So we like saw Akane and was like love.
Right,
We
right,
saw
right.
Science Boy was like love.
Yeah. And he held gulps of clear air, and with each one, he could feel his body begin to calm down.
All right, let's go. I gotta get over him.
Okay.
Yeah. They nodded to each other and started off down the hallway.
Up, up, up.
Before long, they found a few new doors, but all of them were locked.
Damn. None of these open. They're all locked. How about that one?
The final door sat in a corner of the hallway.
Final door.
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Oh my God, Junpei!
What a shitter.
Who are you?
Junpei grabbed the door handle. He was like, let's try these babies out. Grabbed the door handle and was about to pull it open when a voice cried out behind him. It was neither Clover nor Lotus, but he recognized it.
Yeah, it's his girlfriend.
There was no doubt. The voice belonged to
Ace!
Jumpy.
Huh?
He spun around. There, at the other end of the hall, Junpei saw human figures running toward him.
I don't feel happy the way that this game wants me to.
Oh, you think it wants you to feel good that
Oh
Akane's
yeah,
back with
I
him?
think it wants us to like ship them hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't.
So suspicious.
I'm so suspicious. Well, how do you guys feel?
Well,
Um,
I don't trust anybody at this point.
I don't
We
discount.
were told not to trust.
I don't discount the possibility that Akane knows more than she's letting on.
Well, do you think that this game is letting I know that we're not doing what the game wants us to do necessarily
Uh-huh.
for our first run through. But do you think that there's enough here to care about that relationship?
In the abstract, like emotionally, I'm not connected to them. Like I wouldn't be devastated if Akane died right now.
I was like more into pairings in Monster Prom than Akane and Junpei.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but they haven't like had a lot of time to really interact beyond like
We're like
observing
halfway through the
things.
game, I think.
Maybe. I'm sure. 3 of them.
June?
But like I believe that they care about each other, I guess is my point.
Santa, 7?
They stopped short in front of Junpei and his companions, gasping for air.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What? But we didn't.
Before he could finish, Clover spoke.
Hey, guys, could you come take a look at this?
She was standing near the end of a small hallway that branched off to the right. The rest of them ran over to her, curious as to what she'd found.
Hey, on the wall.
Oh.
Oh, the map?
A map of the ship's interior?
It says sea deck.
So it's the map for this floor then. Look at all them beds.
Door 7 and door 8. Yep. They both eventually lead up to this hallway.
In fact,
Yeah, isn't that what I said? You aren't going to be split up permanently until we find a door 9. You might get separated for a little while, but we'll all see each other again. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to open door 9. That's how the nunnery games work.
Junpei looked at the map of the ship's interior again.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Why are you so weird?
As
Wait a sec, this leads to...
he looked more closely, his surprise and excitement gave way to weariness. Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
One by one, the others saw what he'd seen.
What is it? We may as well go. Is it a morgue?
Maybe,
Yeah.
or something. As one, they moved back toward the door Junpei had only a moment ago been ready to open.
Oops, almost forgot. Science boy.
We
should keep it.
Yeah. He pulled the map of the ship's interior off the wall, put it in his pocket, and followed the others. The 6 of them stood in front of the door, arrayed in a semicircle. Santa stepped forward. He took hold of the door and spoke without looking back at the other 5.
It's a morgue. Ready? I'm gonna open it.
It's a morgue.
When you're in...
I didn't say it like a...
Yeah, you did. You did.
It wasn't Italian sounding.
On a ship.
Why does everything sound Italian to you guys?
It's a morgue.
When you look at the map and you hit your hands and clap,
That's a morgue.
Okay, I'm gonna punish you guys.
Why?
We were gonna order Thai food, but I'm gonna force you to have pizza. And it's gonna be like pizza that you hate.
Like a big pizza pie, that's a morgue.
No!
With a deep breath, Santa threw open the door.
Alright, Santa, lead me to
The
elimination. No!
Morgue.
Yes. Yes, and Beth.
They poured through the doorway and into the room. Even without looking around, each one of them knew where they were.
I knew it.
They were just where the map had said they would be.
Okay, come on, game.
We're
Oh,
back. The
that?
dinosaur tale.
Oh. They went nowhere.
In the hospital room.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh.
But Ace is going to be gone, I bet.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh.
see, but we understood what you're saying.
I don't know that he's still out of it.
Oh, is he awake?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm awake. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory. And then met one another in the hallway after opening your
we do
respective
have a
locked
key now.
doors. Oh, yeah.
He looked like anyone might after only just waking up. But it seemed that his brain was working as well as ever. He had managed to grasp, summarize, and understand each team's report.
I'm not
So he probably
stupid.
doesn't have facial blindness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At any rate, I feel a little bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure he'd come back for me, but I didn't think it would happen so soon.
Yeah, what a weird mixture of emotions you must feel if you're like, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then either I die or I'm free, and then you wake up and it's like, oh no. Just
No, 20 minutes has
yeah,
passed.
Yeah.
Ace shook his head with a rueful smile.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I think that's good enough.
Seven smiled. How awkward would it be if we did go through the process though of like voting somebody to die and be left
And then we
behind?
just
and
like
then
came right back.
yeah, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
the key.
Fuck, why did I do that?
June and Junpei are super close.
They are,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't
I'm the
fault you
same
for
all the
that
time.
at
And
all.
Seven
yeah.
and Santa are super
Yep.
close too. I'm always trying to read Seven's lines.
Yep. Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the other Jupiter key we found in the operating room. Yeah.
Seven tossed something small and metallic toward Junpei.
Small and metallic. Whoa! That was a fastball. Haha! Nice catch.
All right, best friend.
Oh, jeez.
I missed you.
Oh, jeez.
He caught it and found that the object... Why So much text to just say he tossed him a key.
Yeah.
Jesus.
21.
Oh, it's so Sailor Moon.
I see. So this is Jupiter.
On it, someone had engraved a symbol very similar to a 4.
Okay.
He looked over at June, who nodded back. It had to be the Jupiter symbol.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, alright? Yeah, on it.
Well, I've got something for you too, then. Here, it's the Saturn key card. We found it in the kitchen.
That just looks like the katakana version of...
Ah.
I might lose it. I don't have any pockets. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Yeah, on it.
And with that, she pressed it into Junpei's hand.
Press it hard. So
Slightly less than honored. Oh, he felt slightly less than honored.
So how many unused keys do we have now? The X-Men key. There's the Earth key we found in the laboratory. The Jupiter key you just gave to me. And the Saturn key card from Lotus. I'll keep them safe.
Junpei tucked the new keys into his pocket. June spoke up. The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. And next to the stairs...
Wait.
They were the first words anyone had heard out of Clover in quite some time.
That's not true. We were just hanging out with her, and she was talking kind of a lot.
I guess like we've been talking with Ace a lot too, because we had to summarize everything.
Oh.
Her face suggested that they were going. Her face suggested they weren't going to be very happy words.
Hold on. My iPad is making noises. Shush. We're recording.
Science boy. Shh.
Apple.
Science boy.
What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. It just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
This was another key.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
There were tears in her eyes, but she glared at 7 as hard as she could, just the same. She looked very much like a frightened puppy. There wasn't a man alive who could have resisted those eyes.
She's like 12.
Yeah. 7 looked everywhere in the room except at Clover and muttered and coughed apologies under his breath.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Snake might be on the other side of door 3. I don't know.
Clover nodded once. The next person to speak was Ace.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest, and I think it's time I was up and about again. So, 7, you'll help me, won't you? Huh, me?
Junpei did the calculations quickly in his head.
4
plus 1 plus 7 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3.
It looked like 7 was doing them too. At least he gave up. At last he gave up.
4 plus 1 plus 7 equals 2.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Damn well. I guess that's how it's gotta be. How's it gonna be? That didn't work. I went for 2 different songs. So I'm going with you, huh? Yes, you are. Alright, let's get moving.
And so it was decided that Clover, Ace, and 7 would discover what lay beyond door 3.
I think we're gonna find out what lays beyond door 3
When we come back.
That creeps up on me every
Good
time.
catch.